to the ninth question. Empowering women is the key to control the population growth. Discuss. See, one of the aims of India is to reach population stabilization rate. Population stabilization. Which means we have to continue maintaining the same population that we have now without any kind of growth. It's also called as replacement rate of population, which can be achieved when the total fertility rate is 2.1 children per woman. And this is also mentioned in National Population Policy 2000. Also, National Population Policy 2000 clearly said that empowering women is one of the focus areas if India has to control the population growth. If you observe, Tamil Nadu and Kerala are the states where women empowerment actually helped them in controlling the population growth. So this can be an example and we take inspiration by the remaining states. Now, empowering women, actually women empowerment can be looked at several dimensions. For example, social empowerment, economic empowerment, educational empowerment, political empowerment, and health. Actually, health and social may be similar dimension. Now we'll look at each of the dimension and how it helps in controlling the population growth. For example, in social stage, you see child marriage. If India can reduce the number of child marriages, automatically it can control the population growth. Because girls who are married at a very young age has more chances of giving birth to more number of children in their lifespan. That is why we have reduced the child marriages. Similarly, if you come to the health aspect, health and nutrition, women who take better nutrition, who are aware of their health, generally produces children who have good nutrition. Hence, there won't be any malnourished children. Also, the child mortality rate, neonatal mortality rate will reduce. As the CMR and NMR reduces, then the parents will not try to give birth to more number of children. If you look at our ancestors, most of them have given birth to 10 children or more because of uncertainty in the life of children. Because in those days, the CMR was high. Out of 10, maybe 2 to 3 children used to die under the age of 5 years. So if you are able to control this, in effect, it will give the parents the confidence of having only 2 children rather than more number of children. Similarly, if the woman has good knowledge on how to maintain their health, good health, they have to maintain a gap of at least 3 years between 2 childbirths. Also, they will not give birth to more than 2 children as it will affect their health. Now, if you come to the educational empowerment, women who are literate will have more knowledge on their rights, the women's rights. Similarly, they will have good awareness on the family planning. They will know both about tubectomy or the partner's vasectomy. Similarly, they will understand the importance of having small families, most educated women. Also, they will know the use of contraceptives. It is found that most of the Indian women feel that contraceptives would have negative effects, side effects. However, a good knowledge on that would let them know that use of certain type of contraceptives would not have any side effects. Similarly, if you come for economic empowerment can be by having property rights or employment. See, the woman who has property rights would be more independent, they can take their own decisions and they cannot be dominated by the men, and hence they can actually take a decision of giving birth to 2 children and not more than that. Similarly, having jobs or employment, women would think more about their career growth, hence they cannot give more of their career for giving birth to children, hence they also mostly stop with one or two children. Thus, economic empowerment helps in controlling the population growth. Similarly, we see the political empowerment. If more and more women come into lawmaking, they would make better laws on the family planning, and they'll make better national population policy, as well as also they would implement the population policy in the right direction. Thus, if you look at how social, economic, educational, political and health empowerment helps India in controlling the population growth. However, in the conclusion, you can also write that not only the empowerment of women, but some other factors like public campaigns, mass advertisements, and changing the attitude of the male, and improving the health infrastructure, all these things will also go in a long way in helping India to control the population growth. Do you have any doubts?